This is it, Tennis on the Dreamcast. Haven't heard of it? It's a pretty obscure little title as it was only released on Sega's D-Direct online store, so pretty rare as well. Mainly designed for online play, as the title Tennis on the Net would suggest. The single player is lack, but multiplayer or a few quick rounds by yourself even are a hell of a good time. This was designed as sort of a sequel to Capcom Smash Stars from Capcom Sports Club Arcade Coin-Op. Yeah, try to do that in one take. So there's the back of the manual. You can see it actually says Tennis on the Net, also referring to the fact that it was made mostly for online play. Then you have the thickness of the game, which is a little bit thicker than the standard Japanese titles, which I'm a big fan of, but hell of a bitch to replace those cases though. Let's actually check this game out. Yes, this game requires the VGA switch trick.
And the boom, the boom.
Yay, real hardware. The key to actually doing the switch trick successfully is timing and listening to your system. What you must do when you start it up is listen to it start up and then wait for the beep. 1 second after that, hit that switch. If you do it too soon, it's not going to work. If you do it too late, same exact result.
Capcom.
Welcome everyone to the first video review from DreamcastHub.com. This review will be for NetD Tennis. I've chosen this game as it's one of the best tennis games on the Sega Dreamcast, as well as it's so obscure most have never heard of it. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of translation for you, as I do understand it is a Japanese title, and if you pick it up you may want to play it. This here is character creation. This is going to be your options. And this is where you'll save all your settings, characters, and stats. Now this green one, that means go. Let's play. Going from left to right, we actually have single player mode, then we have 2-player mode, 2-player versus computer mode, and 4-player mode. Then there's handicap. I really haven't used that yet. This is the part where you choose ball speed. It's basically the same thing as turbo and normal in Street Fighter games. Now here we have character selection. Each is represented by a country, and each country is represented by a different SNK or Capcom character. I'm gonna go with the one that looks like Chun-Li, because that's my girl. Now you get to choose what kind of field you play on. They all have a bit of a different feel, and the ball reacts to them differently. You have hard, lawn, clay, and carpet. I like carpet myself, because I've just never had that choice in a tennis game. I love this game for its graphics. I love this game for its gameplay. Did I mention I love this game for its graphics? It also has tight controls and almost zero HUD, which just adds to the shut up and play feel to it. I just love this game. And, and then there's that. Damn it, Spain, this is why we can't have nice things. Anyways, as I was saying, really good controls, really, every time. Here we go. Smash Stars, Caps Tennis. For Capcom Sports Club, this was actually the tennis version of what was available on it, which was tennis, soccer, and basketball. Of the three, obviously most notable would be the tennis, as it is what NetD Tennis is based on. As you'll notice, the graphics are primarily the same, as are the sound effects and music for the most part. Just a few little changes in terms of title and certain music choices. Both are great games. If you want to play this one, it's actually pretty much free. You can download it from MAME. That's kind of the only way to play it right now. So check it out and love it. Well, now we're going to be going over the customizations that you can do. All you got to do is change this right here. This one's going to be the hair and hats. This is going to be hair color, or I guess hat color as well. I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to wait through all the options. Now we got dress colors, very fancy. Yeah, there's a lot. Now this is skin tone. And now you have racket color, but while there are plenty of choices, I really must do better, must have all things, must unlock everything. If you haven't ever seen this before, this is actually the Tizen fan disc. It is a collaboration from SNK and Capcom to basically unlock everything for every SNK and Capcom title on the Dreamcast.
Here we go.
So the first option is actually Capcom vs. SNK 2 recordings of professionals versus developers, as is the second, but this one's just Capcom vs. SNK. And here we have our save files. While there are a lot here, there's really only one I care about for obvious reasons. Here we are. Let's unlock absolutely everything. So now we've just unlocked everything in the game, and what that includes is any new characters, which would be Love from Smash Stars. Secondary to that, you get all of the character options and a dog to follow you around, which is pretty damn sweet. Speeding through this intro, we're going to go straight to character customization and see what we actually unlocked. We're just going to edit this character right here. Yeah, so we actually got pigtails now. We have ice blue hair. A few new tennis skirts as well. About the same amount of hats, about the same amount of skin tones. Now here's the real difference, is this star racket from Smash Stars, and the dog as well from Smash Stars. Now, he doesn't really do much, he follows you around, but does add a bit of variety to the game, which is pretty neat. Super Bay it is. Yes is always going to be on the left when you're going to save the game, so just keep that in mind. In the middle is actually Love from Smash Stars on the coin-op version of the game. Also obviously made it to this version. She's the main character. She's the one on the cover and the one on most of the promotional art. Sorry about this one, guys, but shit's about to get... Now here's that custom character. If you think about it, absolutely the coolest part about it is the fact that this was your online persona if you were playing on the net. Speaking of your online persona, you actually had a choice of a bunch of avatars to choose from. All of them are pretty awesome, a bunch of different art styles, and some even look like paintings. It actually kind of runs the gamut as far as choices you have there. And given you can choose a avatar for both player 1 and player 2, would lead me to believe you could actually play 2 players online at the same time against another 2 players. That's pretty fantastic for the time, actually. This should give you an idea of what the 4-player mode looks like. It is just as chaotic as it looks, and it is also just as fun with a few friends. All this said, this is a fantastic budget title with an interesting backstory. Rarity and obscurity makes it interesting for me, but that's why I collect for the Dreamcast in the first place. If you could find it and say it's under 60 bones, go ahead and get it. Or burn it, or whatever. I'm not here to babysit you. Just try and play it if you like retro games, because this is fantastic fun. Now I'll just leave you all with a bit of uninterrupted gameplay for your enjoyment. Just remember you can find us at DreamcastHub.com or on Twitter at DreamcastHubCom, or even join us at our Facebook group at Facebook.com/groups/DCHub. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and would like to be updated on further episodes. Thanks for watching.